Hello, everyone. My name is Alicia Evans, and today I will be talking about technology infrastructure analysis in the Dougherty County school system. A little bit about me: I am currently a second grade teacher at Powder Springs Elementary School in Cobb County. I've worked in Dougherty County when I first became a teacher, and I wanted to do this for this district. This presentation model is going to focus on Dougherty County's technology infrastructure as a candidate for the district technology director. This presentation will summarize the current technology, identify any gaps, and also propose scalable, secure, and instructional focus for the K through 12 technology leadership. Listed is the list of contents that I'll be focusing on today. So, about Dougherty County. Dougherty County is a city in Albany, Georgia, in southwest Georgia. It serves approximately 13,000 students across 22 different schools from pre K all the way to 12th grade. There are 14 elementary schools, 4 middle schools, 4 high schools, an alternative and specialty program. The demographic of Dougherty County, there are 89.5% African Americans, 4.3% Hispanics, and 3.6% whites. Also, we have a 69.3% students who qualify for free or reduced lunch. The current technology environment in DCSS, the first thing is they are one to one with student devices. They have Apple products, so they have iPads and MacBooks. They also use the Google Workspace. They use ClassLink for all their single sign-on access and use Incident IQ for help desk and asset management system. The key instructional and operational needs. Right now, Dougherty County's technology needs are a consistent LMS, a reliable gradebook and student information system, infrastructure that supports mobile learning and low bandwidth at home, and technology that supports intervention, recovery, student engagement, and lastly, instructional consistency district wide. So, our first thing is talking about district level broadband internet connection. How the district connects to the internet is by enterprise grade fiber based broadband service. This service helps supports administration, instructional system, and a cloud based application. And this service goes through all campuses across Dougherty County. The bandwidth capacity and usage. So, for the needs and future scalability, this will be driven by their student devices, the cloud based instructional platforms, and online assessment requirements. So, rather than sizing bandwidth solely on just the average use of the district, I felt like it was a good idea to think of design this based off the peak demand periods, such as testing windows, and simultaneously class transition, ensuring instructional continuity. Redundance and reliability planning. So the internet design includes the first primary is the fiber-based internet connection. Then we have the secondary redundant connection for outage. The redundancy ensures that instructional time is not due to connection failure and to make sure that the district can operate without any type of failure. So payroll, transportation, and safety system remain functional at all times. And also that digital learning can continue even during emergencies or any type of disruptions. Reliable broadband is the foundation of every instructional and operational system. The E-rate consideration. So DCSS already participates in the E-rate program due to having high poverty in their district. So, just to help offset the cost, they should have high capacity broadband connection, network equipment and maintenance, and long term infrastructure and stability. So, by leveraging E rate, DCSS can direct more local funds towards instructional priorities rather than maintaining enterprise level connectivity. So, scalability for the future growth. It will increase the bandwidth as device usage grow, expansion of digital curriculum and blended learning, additional cloud-based system for instruction, and future district initiatives. This scalability ensures that investment made today will continue to meet district needs over the next 5 to 10 years. So comparing this insight with Gwinnett and Paulding County, I noticed that Gwinnett had multi-gigs, like fully redundant internet. Architect supports their large their large district. And then also with Paulding County illustrates how redundancy and reliability can still be achieved even at a smaller scale. And they also use the E-rate. So Doherty County's approach is drawn from these two counties as well as Cobb County. School level network infrastructure. At the school level, Doherty County will implement a modern standardized internal network architect design. So the network architect, we have a core layer, distribution layer, and an access layer. So using managed switches at each layer allows the district to centrally configure, monitor, and troubleshoot network performances across all schools. Reliability and performance consideration. So the design is going to help support high availability during peaking, which is testing, traffic prioritization for instructional system, minimal disruption. So by designing the network to handle the worst case usage scenario, Doherty County will be able to reduce instructional downtime, which will be perfect for them. So, security segmentation. So, to improve cybersecurity and to protect the data, so this will be for to be created for their student devices, staff devices, guest access, and district management. So, this approach will follow best practice observed in those same Georgia districts, which are Cobb, Paulding, and Gwinnett. The centralized management is particularly important for Doherty County because it's where the IT staffing level requires solution that maximize efficiency and minimize the travel time between sites. So the IT staff can track network in real time, identify any congestions, and just really and truly be there without having to go from school to school. Wi-Fi in schools. So the wireless connection is the component for instructional for Doherty County, especially since they are all one-to-one with devices. So the key coverage includes instructional classroom, media centers, the collaboration spaces, cafeterias, common areas, administration office, and support spaces. So this is important that this coverage planning will be informed, and it's giving the site surveys to build on the layout so there's no dead zones and minimize any signal interference. The access point placement and device density. So the district will deploy enterprise grade wireless access points. The classroom level access points placement will be inside instead of just hallway only, and also increase access points density in high usage areas, especially like the areas of the classrooms that are high stake testings in the media center. The authentication and security. Authentication is tied to district identity systems and its role-based access and instructional resources, encrypted wireless traffic, and content filtering align with district policies and federal requirements. So the security is a core component of the wireless design. All instructional users will use authentic usage district managed credentials. So by authenticating users rather than just devices alone, Doherty County improves visibility, security, and network management. Guest access considerations, as we would like for guests to have access. Guest access is necessary for visitors, substitute teachers, and community partners, but must not compromise instructional network. So this segment protects student data and also preserves instructional performances while still supporting the community engagements. So we will design the guest access. They will have a separate guest wireless network. The bandwidth will limit it to prevent instructional interference. Equity and consideration. So ensuring strong wireless coverage throughout all campuses, reliable performances, and also help support this take home device system. So it is important that it is reliable Wi-Fi, is has equity for Doherty County, and a significant portion of the students depend on school-based connectivity as the most stable source of internet access. School level application and field service. So this is going to be talking about the learning managed system and the gradebook course system. Right now, Doherty County's application ecosystem is internationally designed to support instructional assessment, communication, and accountability. This design emphasize instructional usability, data accuracy, and governance, drawing on the lessons from Cobb County, Paulding County, and Gwinnett. So my suggestion for the LMS is Canvas, and this proves to be a success, especially in Cobb and Gwinnett. It is also has the ability to scale gradually without overwhelming districts, staff, and teachers. It's friendly. It has a strong mobile access and also tools for asynchronous learning. How it will be implemented. So elementaries will have the teacher to family communication, assignment distribution, and just simple instructions. As middle school will have assessment and assignments, they'll also be able to get teacher feedback and also progress monitoring. Then on top of that, high school will have the full course management. They have digital assessments, remediation, credit recovery, and intervention programs. So I believe that this tier approach promotes equity and consistency while respecting developmental needs and staffing capacity. For gradebook program, I was thinking of the Power School gradebook. So Power School is used across all of Georgia. It ensures compliance with the state and federal reporting requirements. It's accurate, consistent records, reduce any duplications, grading discrepancies, and minimize training demands. Cybersecurity consideration. So the cybersecurity in DCSS is designed to protect student data, staff systems, and instructional continuity while remaining manageable for the district while limiting dedicated cybersecurity personnel. So the data protection. So the securities framework is secure storage of student information with approved district systems, encryption of data, regular system audits to identify any vulnerabilities, and make sure we're aligned with FERPA, which is very important. These measures ensures that instructional and operational data remain secure while supporting cloud-based service. The access control. The key controls will be role based access. We'll use multi factor authentications, centralized identity management, and immediate access removal. This approach limits exposure and reduces the risk of unauthorized access. Security awareness and training. The district incorporates annual security awareness training, ongoing reminders about phishing and password, and clear guidelines for reporting suspect security incident. Training builds a culture of shared responsibility and also reduce preventable security incidents. Incident response planning. So the district will maintain incident response plan, clear escalation communication protocol, and also define roles for the instruction technology staff, administrators, and also leaderships. It says a formal incident response plan is make sure it's to clear escalation and communication protocols, And make sure the roles are very defined. Bring your own device. So, Doherty County currently does not have the bring your own device. So, bring your own device is going to be treated as a supplement to the district provided device, not as a replacement. So, policy and guidelines. So, to establish clear and acceptable use policy for students and staff, define expectation for appropriate use, and parent and student acknowledgement process. Policies provide clarity and consistency across all schools. The bring your own device access the network through separate and guest wireless networks. We make sure we have content filtering aligned with district policies, network traffic controls, and monitoring tools that can be detected unusual or unsafe. So separation ensures that personal devices do not compromise with the district systems, which is very important. Equity consideration. The district will ensure that district provides devices for all students who need them, no instructional disadvantages for students, or consistent access for learning tools regardless of family income. The technology support and personnel. So the instructional technology staffing. So this models will include the technology department overseeing the infrastructure and system, the school-based technicians, and each role will be clearly defined. The support structure will have a centralized help desk, asset management, standardized reduced downtime to improve service quality. Also, professional development will be held. It will be held regularly, especially for the IT. They'll be trained to align with the new system and any security needs. Also, the knowledge sharing across the district and supporting the staff will be make sure it's given to even the teachers. So, professional learning ensures that staff can support involving instructional technologies. Unlike large districts, Doherty County must maximize efficiency with fewer staff. So making standardized system control, centralized management, and clear workflows essential to success. So in conclusion, this proposed technology infrastructure for DCSS is designed to be reliable, equitable, and scalable and sustainable. It is used to practice it is used best practices from other districts such as Paulding County, Cobb County, and Gwinnett in this plan to meet DCSS unique needs and capacity. Rather than focusing on individual tools in isolation, this design emphasizes systems, integrations, governance, cybersecurity, and operation consistency, all critical for long-term district success. This technology plan, it supports equitable access, it is aligned with Georgia's best practices, it's scalable and sustainable, and it balances instructional innovation with operation realism. So throughout this process, I really learned and gained a better understanding of the complex role of K through 12 technology leadership and how I was able to clarify my thoughts with infrastructure planning directly how it directly impacts equity, instruction, and organizational trust. In closing, this is my references